Welcome to Best House Decor. Picture transforming rusty relics and weathered scraps into enchanting garden art. Today's video reveals 20 clever ways to craft rustic vintage charm without breaking your budget. Perfect for cozy yards and creative souls who love nostalgia with a modern twist. One. Pallet wood and lace bench. Imagine transforming weathered pallets into a charming garden bench. Distressed whitewash finish and delicate lace trim blend rustic and feminine vibes. Perfect for cozy corners surrounded by blooming flowers. Admire the textured wood grain peeking through faded paint. Frayed lace edges sway gently in the breeze. This bench combines practicality with vintage elegance. Create a timeless outdoor centerpiece using reclaimed materials. 2. Mason jar lanterns with vintage doilies. Picture mason jars wrapped in twine and lace casting soft, flickering light. LED candles inside add safety, while evoking nostalgic evenings on a 1950s porch. Hang them for magical garden ambience. Close-up details reveal intricate doily patterns glowing against twilight. Twine knots and jar textures stand out under warm illumination. These lanterns turn everyday items into heirloom-inspired decor with minimal effort. Three silverware wind chimes. Rustic spoons and forks bend into whimsical chimes that sing in the breeze. Leather straps add durability while preserving vintage charm. Hear gentle clinks harmonize with birdsong in your backyard. Shimmering metal catches sunlight as chimes dance midair. Scratched surfaces and patina enhance their storybook appeal. Repurpose forgotten kitchenware into art that brings joy with every gust. 4. Ladder shelf for potted herbs. An old wooden ladder becomes a vertical garden. Terracotta pots overflow with rosemary, thyme, and lavender. Lean it against a wall for instant farmhouse flair and functional greenery. Sunlight casts ladder-shaped shadows on brick walls. Trailing vines spill down rustic rungs. This project breathes new life into discarded furniture while growing fresh herbs within reach. Five. Distressed window mirror. A weathered window frame holds a vintage mirror reflecting garden beauty. Paint it barn red or navy for bold contrast. Climbing vines frame the scene like nature's own artwork. Cracked glass adds character, showing glimpses of blooming roses and daisies. Sunlight filters through stained glass accents, creating kaleidoscopic patterns. Transform forgotten windows into enchanting yard focal points. Six. Tin can herb garden. Brightly painted cans with chalkboard labels sprout basil and mint. Twine hangers turn scrap metal into a vibrant vertical garden. Add drainage holes for thriving, organized herbs. Handwritten labels and dappled paint give personality. Soil peeks through perforated bottoms. These upcycled containers prove beauty grows from overlooked household items with a little creativity. Seven. Vinyl record bird feeder. Drill holes in vintage records, thread twine, and fill with seeds. Sparrows and finches flock to this groovy feeder, spinning gently in the breeze. Music meets nature in your backyard. Scratched surfaces glint under sunlight as seeds spill from edges. Hummingbirds hover near dangling records. Turn forgotten tunes into a feast for feathered friends with this playful, sustainable project. 8. Succulent wreath in an antique frame. Moss-lined frames cradle echeveria and sedum varieties. Gold or wooden frames add elegance to patios or porches. Living art thrives with minimal watering and maximum style. Succulents cascade over ornate edges, blending greenery with history. Sunlight highlights trailing tendrils and dewdrops. This drought-resistant masterpiece proves vintage charm can flourish with little maintenance. Nine. Vintage mailbox flower planter. Rusty mailboxes bloom with petunias and ivy. Add a welcome plaque for curb appeal. Drill drainage holes to ensure flowers thrive where letters once lived. Peeling paint reveals layers of time while vines drape gracefully. Butterflies flutter near colorful blooms. Give retired mailboxes a second act as cheerful garden ambassadors. Ten. Burlap and twig wreath. Wrap grapevine wreaths with burlap strips for texture. Tie on lavender bundles or cinnamon sticks for fragrance. Hang on barn doors or fences for rustic seasonal decor. Natural fibers and dried florals create earthy warmth. Sunlight filters through woven gaps, casting lacy shadows. This aromatic accent celebrates simplicity and the beauty of handmade traditions. (11) Spoon wind spinner. Paint spoons in vibrant hues, attach to a washer and hang. Catch sunlight as colors swirl in the breeze. Transform tarnished silverware into kinetic garden art. Spinning motion creates dynamic color flashes. Metal curves reflect clouds drifting by. This project gives old utensils a joyful swirling encore under open skies. 12. Fragile china mosaic tray. Broken plates become mosaic masterpieces on salvaged trays. Grout holds shards in geometric patterns. Display candles or teacups outdoors for shimmering sophistication. Glazed fragments catch light like garden jewels. Imperfections tell stories of past dinners now reborn. Showcase craftsmanship by turning shattered china into dazzling functional art. Boot Birdhouse. Rainboots wear galvanized roofs as birdhouses. Drill entry holes and mount on stakes. Let polka dots or faded stripes charm feathered tenants in your blooming sanctuary. Moss creeps up rubber saws while sparrows peek out. Whimsy meets purpose as boots shelter nests. Upcycle footwear into a conversation piece where life chirps anew daily. Chalkboard sign from scrap wood. Paint planks with chalkboard paint for custom messages. Write grow wild or seasonal greetings. Nail holes and saw marks add character to this farmhouse essential. Handwritten text invites creativity year-round. Smudged letters feel authentically lived in. Share garden wisdom on signs crafted from materials hiding in your garage. Teacup Birdbath on a fork. Chip teacups balance on forked rods. Fill with water to attract birds. Porcelain patterns shine beside dragonflies flitting in sunlit gardens. Delicate cups contrast rugged metal bases. Ripples reflect sky and flowers. Let tea time relics host feathered visitors in a serene repurposed oasis. 16. Vintage shutters as a garden gate. Paint shutters sage green or pale blue. Install as petite gates. Climbing clematis frames entries into flower beds. History opens to new garden adventures. Faded hinges creak with nostalgic charm. Vines weave through slats like nature's curtain. Welcome visitors through portals where every season tells a story. "17. Rope doormat from scraps. Braid old ropes into coiled mats. Add a thrifted doorknob for whimsy. Place under welcome signs to greet guests with handmade coastal or rustic flair. Textured weaves massage tired feet. Upcycled materials prove comfort and charm cost nothing but creativity. Step onto mats where memories are stitched into every loop." "18. Record clock wall art. Mount vinyl records on wooden boards with clock mechanisms. Steampunk gears adorn faces. Watch time spin backward as garden memories play on. Grooves catch sunlight while brass hands tick steadily. Transparent vinyl reveals blurred flowers through moving shadows. Let music measure moments in spaces where nostalgia ticks on." "19. Driftwood and seashell suncatcher. Glue seashells and mirrored pieces to driftwood. Hang where sunbeams strike. Sparkles dance on fences as ocean breezes animate coastal charm. Salt-kissed textures mingle with prismatic glints. Each shell holds whispers of seaside vacations. Bring beach serenity home with wind-blown art crafted from nature's leftovers." 20. Tire ottoman with lace trim. Stacked tires, staple lace-trimmed burlap, top with cushions. Lounge under willows on ottomans where comfort meets upcycled ingenuity. Layers soften rugged rubber into cozy seating. Lace edges flutter like garden flags. Reimagine tires as inviting hubs where stories unfold beneath starry skies. From lace-draped benches to spinning spoon chimes, these ideas prove beauty thrives in unexpected places. Each project blends practicality with timeless elegance, turning clutter into conversation starters. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite ideas. We're here to help your garden and creativity flourish together.